Our sample is ready to go. Now we are going to go to the program, and we go to the TRIAXIAL program. This is my TRIAXIAL program. I go to File, as always. This is a must. File load. I load the template, test that I ran before, or test I update all this information on the project, like the date, for example, and specimen information, say diameter, my height, and my weight, water content, whatever is available, my read table, how I'm going to record the data, either in terms of time, strain, or displacement. You always make sure that there is something in there. So test parameters, area corrections, I don't know how the sample is going to fail, so leave it as none. And typically I start with initialization phase, saturation, consolidation, and shear. On the initial phase, I put small effective stress on the sample, 30, 30, and 15. That will allow me to catch any leaks and make sure that the sample is okay. I will leave it for about an hour. I do not have to leave it. If everything is okay, I can go to run and do next step. Then I have my saturation parameters, my consolidation parameters, and my shear parameters, whether the test is run as an end drain or drain, strain control or stress control. So my test is ready. What I need to go is to make sure that there is a good communication and all the sensors are working. So I go to View, System, Monitor. This is all the analog readings, count readings. This is engineering. The motor is on, pump is on, limit switches are off. Now the reading is the load. I can press on my load cell. I should see about 100 Newton. Look at these. I'm pressing on my load cell, and I should see about 100 Newton. Now my displacement underneath here, I can put a filler gauge, and I can see the thickness. Now the pressures, what I can do, I can take the lines and move them up and down. I can see the change in the pressure, and the height of the water should correspond to the change in the pressure. Now everything is okay. What I'm going to do, I want to make sure that the pumps are going to be filled with water at the beginning of the test. The cell pressure, I go into options, hardware. The cell initial volume is 75 and sample initial volume is 50. I do apply, I do OK. Now I do run, start. I give it a different name, always. I'm going to get a message on screen saying, would you like to initialize the pump? I say yes. What it does is going to empty the pump, get rid of any dirty water or air, and it's going to fill the pump. The cell pressure is 75% and the sample pressure 50%. So I say yes. Now I have to wait until the pumps are emptied and filled. And once they're emptied and filled, I say okay. Next, I'm going to get position platen. I'm going to say yes. Now it's going to move the platen so to close the gap again. I'm helping it now to close the gap. This is the gap that I was talking about. So this is a little acceleration of closing the gap. So I wait until the light here stops. That means there is a small load on sealing load on my sample. This knob is for the piston is also locked. So I check. So there is a gap. So I have to wait because it goes very slow. Now it has made the contact. So it's actually going down. So again, there's a contact there. I say OK. Unlock piston. That's the next message on the screen. So you must unlock the piston. So make sure the piston is moving up. That's going to move up and down. Do OK. And the test is going to run. Go to the test. We'll go to the initialization, then saturation, then consolidation, and then shear. And there's nothing you can do. The test is going to run fully automated.